The technology works by playing a sound and then checking how it resonates in the wearer's ear canal. This provides a biometric check that serves as an alternative to a fingerprint sensor or eye scanner. NEC said its earbuds could be used to complete an ID test in about 1 second. The firm added that it believed its technique would act as a reliable check more than 99% of the time. One of SR Labs' researchers also highlighted another problem: it is potentially easier for the authorities to force someone to comply with a fingerprint or ear canal check than it is to make them reveal their password.
You never touched a hair on that man's head.
Not one.
Okay, please take that in. It's him before his dad turned green. I could be anybody.
Man, you can't tell who that is, man.
That's Barack. Right there, you can tell by the ear.
The criminal and degenerate George Zimmerman has been replaced. Let's take a look at this replacement theory. Let's first take a look at 2 articles. The first is from The Telegraph, which says, "Ears provide new way of identifying people in airports." Here, the website Wired.com says ears could make better unique IDs than fingerprints. Now, in some of these pictures, I'll be speaking about the width and the length of the ears. So now we have the first 2 images of George Zimmerman. And now the question is, how do we know that these are 2 different individuals? Well, let's take a look on the left-hand side. We see that George Zimmerman has a very oval-shaped head, compared to the one on the right-hand side, where we have a George Zimmerman with a more diamond-shaped head. Now let's take a look at the ears. When we take a look at the George Zimmerman on the right-hand side, we see that his ears has a shorter width than the ears on the left-hand side. Now let's take a look at these 2 images. How can we tell that these are 2 different individuals? Now, the one on the right-hand side looks Mexican, whereas the one on the left-hand side looks Indian. Also, when we take a look at the lips, we see that the one on the right-hand side has bigger and thicker lips than the one on the left-hand side. And now let's take a look at these final images. This is the nail in the coffin. When we take a look on the right-hand side, we see that the ears is completely different than the ears on the left-hand side. This confirms that there are multiple George Zimmermans.